with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I am going to use you all as my little guinea pigs. First, this is a two-parter, right? First, I want to know what you think of when you think of a badass female superhero, whether it is Harley Quinn, God, please don't let it be Harley Quinn, or Power Girl, or Supergirl, Batwoman, Batgirl, Black Widow. Who do you think of? Who is your idealistic female superhero? Now, let's take these superheroes I just mentioned, and let's reimagine them, right? Yeah. So I want you to go through and show me A or B in the comment section below. Which one do you think of? A or B? Which one looks more like a superhero and not somebody that hangs out at McDonald's? A or B? Now, I wasn't going to cover this. And you know what? I probably still shouldn't. I was trying to be more positive with my channel, and that lasted like 2 fucking minutes. But, Mary Sue, you are ignorant. Like, okay, so when you think of female, and I'm going to kind of exclude men here, deal with it. You're just gonna have to. When it comes to female superheroes, when I think of a female superhero, honestly, for me, the first that come to mind is probably, Batgirl, maybe. I love Batgirl. And I'm talking heroes, because normally I would say Harley or Catwoman, or Poison Ivy or something like that. But, well, you know what? Maybe Power Girl or Supergirl. You know what? We're just gonna move on with this situation because I talk too much. But, these superheroes come to mind because they are, you can relate to them on a humanistic level, on their integrity, on their morals, on their pursuit for justice. Not only that, but you can imagine yourself into them. You can imagine trying to reach that level of beauty. And if we're talking even movies, we can talk about Gal Gadot. When she was cast as Wonder Woman, nobody bitched. At least not that I remember. Everybody was like, yes, this is Wonder Woman. She looks fantastic. Same with Black Widow. I would say the same for Captain Marvel, but that girl is so pretentious, so I won't even get into it. But nobody cast these women because of their personalities. Nobody did. Nobody's like, you know what? Her personality is most like Wonder Woman. No, you gotta look the part. You have to. And there's nothing wrong with going through and saying, you know what? A superhero shouldn't be, we'll use the word thick. Okay, a superhero should not be super fat because we want to learn about justice, integrity, and all these values, right? We don't want to learn about diabetes and heart conditions. But the Mary Sue thinks you should. Like, really? Okay, so let's get into the article because this is the most, like, Mary Sue is ridiculous. And I've covered them from time to time. But when you take, okay, so when I was younger, there was no, this stuff didn't happen. You read your comic books, you looked up to them, you pictured yourself with them, you enjoyed your escapism. There was no need to degrade females. There was no need to bring them down. There was no need to try to masculate them. They were just feminine and that was okay. It's still okay. But then you have this SJW propaganda put into comic books that is absolutely ruining it. And it has gotten better, at least for DC Comics. I don't read a lot of Marvel, I'll be honest with you, so I don't know. But, some of the X-Men stuff, which is, I won't even go there. There was some weird, like, jokes between Scott and Wolverine, but, yeah, so this has never been an issue until, like, last couple years when people started noticing it. We don't want our superheroes to go on screen and be an average-sized person. We want to look up to them and be like, you know what? If I hit the gym, I could be that. And that's how it should be. But let's just see what this Jessica Mason has to say. I am tired. I'm guessing that's because you're fat. I mean, just right off the bat, that's my guess. As a woman who is not a size 4, see? I was fucking right! I always get excited when a new superheroine is announced because they're always a part of me that hopes against hope that this time, the woman who they cast in the role will look like someone who is not an unattainable Hollywood ideal. Does she realize that these people in Hollywood are real people? They're not fake. They're not androids. They're real, so it's not unobtainable. The difference is discipline. And if you have that discipline, no matter what size you are now, honey, who is not a size 4, you can obtain it. It may take time, but how long did it take you to get fat? You can't expect to, go overnight and have this Hollywood idealistic look. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take discipline. But I'm telling you, anybody can do it if they put the work into it. But she's refusing to. She wants Hollywood to change for her. She doesn't want to change herself and become better because, of course, she does. But closer to the average woman, which is a problem at this point. We'll get there. But I am inevitably disappointed. Well, here we go again. I hate the way she writes. Marvel and Disney Plus are currently in the very early stages of writing and developing She-Hulk. We covered here at the Mary Sue from hiring to a woman of color. Yay! She's so excited because somebody is black. Why? If they're the best person for the job, who cares? Why do you care why do you care so much how much their skin color is or what it is? Okay. Jessica Cow and the showrunner of the character's details. With the show nearing the start of filming this year, the fan casting and rumor has been around about Jessica and She-Hulk. Yeah. So, they favor women of a very slim frame. Welcome to Hollywood, honey. From Allison Brie to Stephanie Beatrice, and I had to look up both of these women. I didn't know who they were. I mean, both of them would be okay. I don't know anything about them. I did notice that Allison Brie was in Community, and I think I watched a couple episodes of those. So, I mean, I don't know enough about them. Honestly, I would say, in my opinion, someone like Gina Carrero would be good because, you see, the thing with She-Hulk is, yeah, she was slim. She was small. If you look up on fandom, it actually has her as 5'10", 150 pounds. That's not a big woman for 5'10". But the problem is you want the new She-Hulk, right? The She-Hulk that has been written lately into Marvel and looks just horrible. And it has been horrible writing, so much so that it is not the She-Hulk when I was younger. Does anyone else remember, how promiscuous She-Hulk was and how funny she was? She'd break the fourth wall and talk to you, and then she'd go off and have sex with the closest guy. That's how she was. But yeah, you want to write her as this, I don't know. So it says, they're less conventional beauties, just like many other super women. There's nothing wrong with this body type, but you're making sure you shame those women that are normal. Sure, okay. We've just seen it again and again. Don't get me wrong, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I seriously don't. But what I do care about, she does go on to talk a little bit about the average women in Marvel. And she even shows a picture yeah, what did you expect? Did you expect a size 20 girl in here? Oh wait, you did? So she goes on and she talks about the normal size of a woman. And here's the whole point, really. We just want to see ourselves. The average dress size of American women is between 16 and 18. Both of these are very plus size. Both of these are diabetic issues, stuff like that you would be worried about. The bigger you get, the more likely you're to have health issues. So why would you want a superhero that glorifies obesity, that glamorizes obesity, and glamorizes a shorter health? I don't understand these things from these women. It says the majority of women wear a size 14. Still plus size. Your issue is not with superheroes. It's with America. America's gotten really fat. And there's nothing wrong. I don't have anything against unhealthy people at all. But don't glorify it. Don't sit there and say that it's okay to be these things when really we should be working on ourselves and not. This is so stupid. You're asking for more health problems. You're asking for people to be okay with, heart attacks, earlier death, that kind of stuff. Can you really see a size 18 woman, sitting there trying to run like She-Hulk? She'd get out of breath and fall over, sit at the local park bench, and order some McDonald's. Let's be real. This is stupid. This whole argument is stupid. They are superheroes for a reason. Quit trying to ruin them with your stupid body positivity, which isn't a real thing. Neither is body shaming. Like, come on. Just get over it. And maybe somebody deserves a little shame. Maybe they'll lose a little weight. I'm talking to you, lady that wrote this article. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Alice Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.